When Lady Amara arrived in Kijana village, nobody knew what to think of her. She came one bright morning in a dusty truck, standing tall, calm, and confident. Behind her climbed down 7 grown men, all healthy, strong-looking, and silent. They carried her boxes, baskets, and farm tools while villagers gathered, whispering and staring. "Those must be her brothers," one woman said. "Or maybe her workers," another guessed. Nobody imagined the truth. Lady Amara bought a large piece of land and built a beautiful compound with many rooms. Her house stood out among the mud huts, clean and organized. At first, the villagers welcomed her warmly. Wealthy newcomers often brought business and blessings. The truth came out one afternoon when curious women visited her home. As they sat drinking palm juice, Lady Amara smiled and introduced each man calmly. "This is my husband," she said. 7 times. The women froze. They rushed out of the compound as if chased by spirits. By evening, the whole village was buzzing. Men could marry many wives, yes, but a woman with 7 husbands? That had never happened in Kijana. Still, Lady Amara caused no trouble. She minded her business, or so it seemed. Each morning, she sat on her veranda while her husband slept late. Instead of farming or hunting, the men lounged under trees, playing games, eating roasted yams and laughing. If Lady Amara asked them to work, they promised and forgot. "She married lazy men," villagers whispered. 7 of them. Lady Amara had wealth. She traded grains, cloth, and livestock with nearby towns. At first, she believed love and patience would change her husbands. But weeks became months. The men grew more comfortable. They ate well, dressed well, and worked less. The village mocked her openly. What kind of woman feeds 7 men who do nothing? She must enjoy suffering. But Lady Amara remembered her past. Before coming to Kijana, she had lived in Zalewa town, where she was known as a hard-working and successful trader. Yet, men avoided her. Some said she was too strong. Others feared she would not submit. She was laughed at, rejected, and spoken of as a woman who would die alone. When marriage finally came, it came with disappointment. Her husband loved her wealth, but not responsibility. One evening, Lady Amara stood before the 7 men and spoke calmly. "Tomorrow, things will change." They laughed. The next morning, she announced a rule. Any husband who did not work would not eat from her kitchen. The men thought she was joking. By the 3rd day, hunger taught them fear. Some tried farming and failed. Others pretended to be sick. 2 ran away briefly but returned when hunger became unbearable. Quarrels broke out. Blame followed. The village watched with fascination. Eventually, Lady Amara called the elders and spoke publicly. "I did not marry these men because I needed them. I married them to show what happens when people value comfort over character." Shame fell on the husbands. One by one, they admitted the truth. They had married her for ease, not love. They had chosen laziness because she allowed it. Lady Amara released them. Some returned to their families, others stayed in the village and learned trades. Only one remained, changed, humbled, and ready to work beside her, not behind her wealth. Kijana village learned a lesson they never forgot. Marriage without responsibility is slavery in disguise. Strength without wisdom invites trouble, and respect cannot be demanded. It must be earned. Lady Amara stayed in Kijana not as a woman with 7 husbands, but as a woman with self-respect, finally valued for who she truly was. So, if you enjoyed this story, please like, share, and subscribe for more amazing stories like this one.